Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Twisted Paper Studio. How are you? I hope that you are all well. I'm going to read Beautiful Blessings and then get started here. So I would like to say thank you so very much to my recent followers, my new followers, and my longtime followers, my crafting buddies. Yeah, I have reached 6,000 followers here on YouTube, and I'm so humbly blessed. I really am ready to go in my new studio and share my creativity with you here. I thank you so very, very much from the bottom of my heart. So a few beautiful blessings to Steph B, Betty Freckles, Denise S, Dreamy Bohemian, Deb Zare, Mary Boggs, Annette DePete, Joanne's Collective Co., Lil Davis, and Mitzi at 307 Junk Journals, The Paper Drawer, just, oh gosh, I'm trying to look here. It says beautiful blessings to you, beautiful blessings to Deborah, and beautiful blessings to Leslie over at 507 Willow House Journals. Thank you so very much. I'm truly blessed. So let's get started. I have a cover here. Now, a lot of people ask me, I get asked a lot, and I know that a lot come to my channel for my covers that I do on Instagram. I'm gonna do them again real soon, but I did do them in the 100-day project. So I'm just gonna take a look here. I think it's in the first week and the last week. I believe day 99 is when I go over the sewing on the cardboard. I just use cereal box or any cardboard that I can, and I kind of and put the fabric on. And you know, this was something I did, I believe, in the 100-day craft project, or I just I think maybe I just did that in the 100-day craft project, and then I showed you some techniques to sew on the cardboard. I do get asked a lot of questions about my needle. I use a regular needle. If it's something really heavy duty that I have to go through, I use a leather needle, but very rarely do I have to do that. Okay, so I did go ahead and preset and pre-mark everything so that I can be ready for this video, because I tried to get organized to be prepared for it. The book, the way it measures in the spine was 1 inch in width. It's 1 inch. So I found my center, and then I marked my, from my center, I marked 2 inches on one side and 2 inches on the other. So my center's at 5. Here, let's just say of course, it's not the length of it, but it's my center. And I went 2 inches up and 2 inches below. Now, I did my 3 dots down the center, but I'm going to, I moved it over just a bit, so I'm not going to punch holes down the center. So I only have 2 signatures. I'm going to punch holes. I made a mark on each side of the dot. Just by eye. I didn't put the dots down on the paper by eye, but I did it by eye how I would want them to be separated. And it's just like 2 little lines over from the center on each side. So I'm gonna go ahead and make the holes in there first. I'm going to use my We Are Memory Keepers, the large grommet maker hole puncher thing. And I'm just gonna punch the holes in to get started. And then I have to do the papers. I did already pick out the papers. So I'm just gonna make them. This is how I do this. And it made the 2 holes in there. And it went all the way through to the other side. And then I'm going to just continue. So let me just do that quickly, or as quickly as I can. I don't want to mess up anything. And then I'm going to do the center. Sorry for being quiet. Concentrate. Okay, so I have my holes made for my signature. I'm just doing a quick and easy 3-hole pamphlet stitch. And I've already went ahead and chosen I had some scrapbooking paper, so I chose that for the inside cover. It has a little bit of gold, like a rose gold hue on it, and I thought it went well. I liked it. And then I already have my signature done, but I didn't put the holes in there yet, so give me 1 second. I'm going to get some clips to do that. And I kind of forgot about marking the spots in here, so I'll probably just have to do that quickly. I'm gonna bind it, paper clip it down at the bottom, and then paper clip it up here at the top so that it holds them all in place. And of course, I need to make sure that everything is upright. And it looks that way to me. Okay, so I need to get my little holes here. And let me get a scrap piece of paper. I wish I never can find one when I need one. I found one. Okay, and I'm just gonna get the holes that I made in my book so that I can do it right in my on my signature. And I'm using this top here. I'll probably just go ahead and rip that off so that this is the way my brain works, you guys. I'm not really good with numbers, so I have to do it by eye. I don't know if anyone else is like that. I'm just not good with numbers. Okay, so now that I have my little pencil marks in there, I'm gonna fold it the opposite direction, because now I can put that in my signature here. And I'm gonna eyeball it so that it's, because the signature is a bit smaller than the book, so this paper now is the size of the book. So I'm just gonna eyeball it so that it's kind of centered in here. And I will go ahead and paper clip that back on. I don't want to rip the pages here. Sometimes these paper clips, if you yank them off, they rip your signatures. So if you have these big metal clips like that, be careful. Okay, and then we'll do this side. And we'll go ahead and make the little holes in there where the pencil marks are. I'll make sure that they are sitting right, good together, and we'll just go ahead and punch through the holes. And now I keep my signature closed when I do that, so that it comes out on the fold line. If it's open, it doesn't always come out directly on the fold line. So how are all of you? I hope that you are all well. I had a successful drive to Pennsylvania, and I'm home now. Okay, so there are my holes now. Oopsie, I didn't get that one in the right spot. Let me just make sure it's gonna line up. Yeah, it does. Okay, I would be nervous. All right, and then I'm gonna do this one as well. I have 2 signatures that are going in the book. So I'm going to remove this paper from here and then use it on the other side. I'll keep these in the paper clips for right now. I'm just gonna go grab 2 more. And I'll make sure that these are all in the right order too, because I did not do that. I did not check. I have them mixed with lots of different, I have digitals and book pages and some just paper from a, move that down. Okay, I'm going to put this in the center like that, and just go grab 2 clips real quick. I'm right here. You don't have to go far anymore. Okay, and then we will, now I want it to be even, so, because remember this paper is just a tiny bit taller, not much, only because it is the exact size of the book. Okay, and I'll go ahead and put my circle, my punches in the center here now. Make sure that they're together good. And I'm squishing it in so that they're all tight. And then I'm going to just make my holes again. And closing it so that I get it right on that center line. There we go. And one more. There we go. Okay, so I'll remove this graph paper from here. And that's done, and that's done. Now, I do have an idea for the cover. So I'm gonna glue these in place. I've got my signatures, hole punched, 3-hole pamphlet stitch punched. And then I do have a piece of fabric that I've already ripped out for the center, but we're gonna do something to decorate the piece of fabric. So let me glue these on so that they can dry while I get the fabric ready. And I just use, this is scrapbooking paper. That's all that is. And I measured the book. I'm going to get it close to the side that I can. And then I will go around the side of the book as well. Like so. And sometimes I do sew them on, but I did not this time. It all depends on also what I have going on and when I make this and what I make it for, on the order that I do things. Because if I'm doing it for a video or a tutorial or something on my Instagram, sometimes I don't do the things in order just to get the stuff done. Okay, and then if any glue comes on there, you know, you just rub it, it comes off like an eraser. I'm using Fabri-Tac glue in my bottle. And the bottles are Sugar Bell. You can get them at should be any craft store. Then you can also get them from Amazon. They are a icing bottle for decorating cakes. But they're easier on my hand because my hand cramps a lot. And they're just easier for me to squeeze. Okay. So I'm gonna do this now, around here. And put this on. I do have a lot of books to get done. I was looking through my things and I have so much work to finish. But I just figured I'd come on here and show you how I do that. And then I'm gonna start my process of finishing them. Okay, so now this is going to dry and then we will go ahead and do the next step. So I have my piece of fabric here. It is like an old linen, like a flour sack type of material linen. And let's see. I have my stamp pad here. It's not really clean. Let me wipe that off so that we don't have issues. If I even have my wipes over here. I do. I was testing it out before I did the video, so I could see if it worked or not. And now I'm able to use all my tools because I've went through them and found what I've forgotten that I have. Isn't that great? That's the best part of getting organized, is finding things that you forgot you had. Okay, I think that's good. We'll do it more on this side so that we don't have to wait for it to dry. All right, I'm gonna place this down here. I've chosen a stamp. You can choose any stamp. I did leave the bag out so that I could show you, because I do get asked a lot about the stamps. I bought this inspiration for my son. It's from Stamperia, and it's the, it doesn't say what they are. It doesn't say the name of the stamps. High definition stamps, that's all it says. They are music stamps, and this is the one that I'm going to be using. They're just music notes. I think I got it on Amazon, but there is no name of what the stamps are. So if anyone can't find them on Amazon, then just let me know and I'll try to go back to look to see my purchases, because I think I got it maybe sometime last year. So I'm just using this. This is Festive Berries. It's like a pink. And I'm just going to stamp on here to give it some character. Like that. And do it again. So I'm kind of just going to cover it up. And if you miss a spot, don't worry. Just go over it. I'll do this corner down here, and then we're done with this part. There we go. Okay, now I'll put this aside to let it dry, but that's how it looks. And I'm gonna let it dry for a moment. I'm gonna move this out of the way. Hopefully it will dry quickly. And I'm going to put this in the center, like that. Let me make sure this is all down good. Okay, I'm liking that very much. And then I'll go ahead and put my little holes in there. Maybe I might do something to where it's, hold on, I may just rip this off and make it even. I need to see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make it even so that the white isn't hanging over. So I'll just go ahead and rip the bottom. And I'll use that somewhere else. No big deal. This way, there's no white hanging over. Okay, so I like that. So we're gonna put this down because then I'm going to put the signatures in. And I'll just go ahead and poke holes to, afterwards to, you know, on the other side so that I can see where to put the signature in. It's just something different. If you don't have the fabric that you want to match your project, you can go ahead and stamp on something plain and create it. Not that I don't have the fabric, because I have plenty. I'm realizing that. Okay. I'm realizing I have plenty of fabric. I have plenty of everything. Okay. All right. So I love it. I like the way it came out. Let me get a card so I can make sure all that stays down good. And just smooth it. Like that, so you don't get any crinkles. And that looks good to me. A little bit of crinkles looks pretty. Okay, so now I'm going to turn it over and create the holes through the other side so that I can put in the signatures. Let me do this one. Because I've already created it on this side. And I can see where they are coming through. It's actually giving me just a problem here. Hold on. Okay. I could even hole punch the whole thing so that it works, but we'll just, for the time, we'll just do this. Okay, so I have my holes on this side. That's where mine, just want to make sure, because, and this part doesn't matter if it didn't go through the right way, because you're not going to see it. It moved a little bit from the other side. Okay, there we go. We have our holes punched there. And then we have our signatures here. We have 1, and we have 2, and we have the holes in our signatures already. So I'm going to head, and I chose a pink thread from the bead landing. I cannot find my beeswax, so I'm not going to wax it. It is not waxed thread, it's hemp cord, but you can wax it if you have it. I'm going to do about 3 lengths of the book. So 1, 2, 3, just to get started, and cut it off. And sometimes I leave it on the box, most times I do, but we're going to try something different today. So I'm going to get another, let's see how this goes first. All right, so I'm going to start from the inside because it will tie on the inside. When you start on the inside, it will tie on the inside. When you start on the outside, it will tie on the outside with the 3-hole signature punch. So I'm going to put it through my paper. We're doing something a little different today, you guys. Make sure it's the right way. Okay, we're gonna come in through here, and then come in. This is the top. Come in through here. Okay, I'm gonna leave just a little bit of a tail in the book. And get it in place like that. Okay, now before I go to my next one, because I'm either going to go at the top or at the bottom, I'm probably going to go to the top. So before I go to my next one, I want to insert something decorative there. I'm going to turn this over. And I'm just gonna see, I'm doing this. I did this a long time ago in another book, many years ago, but I haven't done it in quite some time. So I want to see what it's gonna look like. So we're just gonna go ahead and get started. I have some beads here. I don't even know how they're gonna look, what it's going to look like. But, okay, so I did test the beads out first. I had to take it off the needle, which is okay. I'm gonna be working. So I'm going to just string it through and put it here on the book, like that. And then, I'll do something decorative. We're just gonna see. I don't know what it's gonna look like. We're just trying it out. Let's see. Let's do two. Two there. And then we'll do one. I might have to go in and get more beads. And then maybe we'll do that. We'll just leave it like that. So we did one pink, two silver, and then one more pink. Well, let me do a purple. Not a purple. It's more, yeah, it's kind of like a purple. But we'll just switch it up. It's kind of like a pinky purpley color. Okay, I think I like that. So now we'll restart the needle. And then, I'm not gonna do any ties or anything like that. This is the first time that I'm doing this on camera, so we're just gonna see how it goes. So I'm gonna bring this back through the top. Let me get you a sip of water. Okay, bring it back through the top. Bring the needle through. I'm not going to tighten it just yet. I'm going to get this back in the paper, get it back in the spot. Bring the needle through here. All right, now, so now that's on the outside. I'm just going to check to make sure. I'm going to pull it tauter, but I don't want to pull it too taut yet. Okay, so now I'm going to bring this down to the bottom and come through the bottom and then go back to the outside, going in the bottom on the spine too, and coming back to the outside like that. Now, I got to be careful because the beads could all unravel because it's going to take me a bit now to get this situated so that they stay. Okay, so my tail is here. I went through the whole spine down to the bottom now, and there they are. I like that. So let's go ahead and load up this side. I hope I took enough beads out to do this. Okay. If not, I'll have to go back in the drawer. So I'm going to get one here. And I'll do two. I'll kind of match. I'll kind of mimic the other side. Two. Oh. Like that. And maybe I'll get one from here. I forgot about this. Let's see. Oh. How about this one? These have a wider circle thing, so I don't know how it's gonna look. Let me just check. Okay, I like it. I do. All right, so we're gonna make it all tighter, of course, and I'll have to trim up those loose threads from the punching a hole into the seam. But we'll do that. Okay, so I'm coming back through the signature on the spine, the middle, and then I'm going to, I still have my tail, and my tail is on one side, and I'm going to bring my needle through and get my other tail on the other side so I can tie a bow. Okay, good. And I have way too much excess string. And of course, I eyeballed the whole thing, so you saw me do that. We went 3 times around, so maybe we only have to do 2 times around this time. All right, now let's tighten all this up. Make sure it's tight on this side. I'm liking that, but we're gonna need to make it tighter. Tighter, tighter, it has to be tighter. It can't be loose like that. So let me see how I can do that without hurting anything. Okay. And we're just trying this out, you know? I don't know. I think it's gonna look pretty. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and tie a little knot here so it will stay. And check it. I like it. I'll get rid of those loose threads there. I need a really sharp scissor to do that. I don't want to cut my here we go. Maybe you know what else would look great if we put grommets in here. That would look great too. Could probably do that the next time. But I'm liking that. And when you put it on the bookshelf, you get to see those little, I mean, it's not very, it's decorative. I don't know if it's going to be great to write. Oh yeah, it will be. All right, let's go. Let's do it. Let's do the other side. I liked the way it came out. We'll tie a little bow here. So it's decorative. Something pretty. And I'll just leave a little extra length there. And now I'm gonna do the other signature. Here we go. And then I will let you guys go. I do have someplace to be in a little bit, so it's important to me to be there on time. So I'm gonna let you guys go, and then I'll probably be doing another video for tomorrow. So I'm gonna do this at one. I'll do the same 1, 2, 3 for you. Just so I know that there's enough. And we'll go ahead and get started again. We're going to start from the inside. Make sure it's upright. That's upright. And this is upright. And here we go. We're going in the center. Leaving a tail. Just enough. And then in the center here. Okay, so I'm going to bring this close and pull what I can through without going too far. Okay, and we're going to load it up with some pretty beads. Okay, I'll do 1. And then these 2 little ones. Oops. Let's see how that looks. Hope I'm on camera. Okay, there we go. And then we'll do that one right there. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Oh, I hope I'm on camera. Oh boy, have I not been on camera the whole time? Oh, I'm gonna be so sad if I wasn't on camera. I'm gonna be so sad. I really hope I was. I'll be so sad. Oh goodness. let me make sure, because I know I just moved it on accident. I did not mean to do that. I really hope I'm on camera this whole time. Okay, so now I'm coming back in here. To this signature at the bottom. And I'm gonna go through my paper now. Here it's like a getaway paper. Okay, I'm gonna come through the paper. Okay, I'm good. And now I'm gonna bring it back up here and come through the top to put those beads on the top part now. I'm coming back through. I'm gonna kind of tighten things up so that they're not all disheveled. Okay, so let's see. I have a hold of my string on the inside so I don't lose anything. And then I'm making sure that these look pretty, and they do. I love them. Okay, and then I'm gonna string up some more, the last part. Let's see. I'll do one up here and two of these. Maybe we'll do one more of those. Okay, let's take a look. Oh yeah, I like it. I really like it. I think I'm gonna do the grommets the next time, for sure. And I can do that with that big We Are Memory Keepers machine. Okay, so I'm gonna come back in the center and try not to split my cord. And then go back in the center here and try to get it all in the same. You gotta work. See where I am? Okay, I did it. I came back through. I'm just gonna push the needle through, and then I'll tighten everything up. So it's taut. I really like that. And you guys could do more. You know, you can do way more. You can leave it loose like that so that they can move up and down. They're just something really pretty to look at. I really like it. Make sure it's tight. I'll tie a bow. And like that. I'm going to take off these paper clips in here and here. And now we're going to take a look at it. Wow, I really like it. It's just different. And of course, you could fill these up, you can put your grommets in there. I mean, I just did this with you for the first time on camera just to see what it would look like. And I love it. Imagine it up on a bookshelf. How pretty it would be, like that. Wow, gorgeous. And it doesn't interfere too much. It's right in the center, so it doesn't interfere with writing on anything at all. Not at all. It's beautiful. So we'll go ahead and decorate some of this book on the inside tomorrow, and we'll keep moving along. I love it. Well, thank you for joining me today. I hope you have a beautiful, blessed day, and I will see you guys again tomorrow. Bye for now, my crafting buddies. I hope I've inspired you too to put some pretty beads on your binding or do something decorative in some sort of a way. Bye for now.